Welcome to YogaVa's Yoga for Beginners intro series. My name is Robin Regula, and this is part number 6. We're working with downward facing dog pose. So you can come into a tabletop position, wrists underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Spread the fingers and make as much space between the fingers as you comfortably can. So if you're using a yoga mat, you want to have your index finger or your middle finger point straight forward towards the front line of the mat and the crease of the wrist lined up with the front line of the mat. If you have any trouble with your wrists or tightness in the shoulders, you can turn the hands out so the space between the thumbs and the index fingers points straight forward. Arms are strong. Take the knees a few inches behind the hips, tuck the toes under, and then we'll start to lift the knees up off the floor. With the knees bent and the heels up, work towards making a straight line between the arms and the torso. So straight line between the wrists, the shoulders, and the hips. And if you have that, then you can work towards making the legs straight and possibly dropping the heels down. However, if when you straighten the legs, the shoulders come forward and you lose that straight line between the arms and the torso, then a better pose for you today is to keep the heels up, knees bent, and just work on that straight line. And focus first on the extension and the lengthening of the spine. So draw the hips up and out of the hands. You can put a little bit of an arch in the low back. If you are more flexible, feel free to straighten the legs and bring the heels towards the floor. Just another breath here. And then gently bring the knees down to the floor. And you can come to sitting on your heels for a moment. And we'll see you back in part number 7 for the standing forward fold and the high lunge.